I don't gas me, Vinicius Jr. to Arsenal. I can't lie, people. You see, if we do that one, you see, if we get Vinicius Jr. at this football club, do you know what that means? Do you know how scary that is for all of you 19 teams? It's scary, anyways, because we won the Premier League. Half our players weren't fit. We were dead in attack. Hardly anyone, if anyone's got double figures apart from Victor Glockers. We stunk up the joint and took your 3 points more time. Anyways, forget that. Premier League champions, Champions League finalists have been linked with Vinicius Jr. People, I can't lie. Let's talk, man. Let's talk, man. I'm conflicted and I just need to get this off my chest. Listen, let me just talk with my fan cap in it. Let me talk with my fan cap, bro. If we get Vinicius, we don't need to waste time about tactics. It's about the mark of a new era. I've told you before, Arsenal fans, young and old, you look at several signings, keyword signings, forget homegrown for a sec. You look at several signings for this football club. They've been marked in our history as, yeah, we're going up levels. Dennis Bergkamp is one of them. Again, the maddest thing is you can forget ability. You have to include it because they're all lit, but Dennis Bergkamp marked a new era for this football club. Thierry Henry, in hindsight, you could include him. For I say hindsight for those older, but it's more evident with Dennis Bergkamp. Henry became a madness, but Bergkamp, Thierry, fast forward to the Emirates, was Brock like dog. We had to sell all our great players. We said, yeah, the P's are here now. Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, that marked something. Fast forward, forget all of that because we went through madness. Declan Rice, new era. You've seen why we paid that money. 105 million looks like. If we get Vinicius, that tells me beyond the obvious, because I know Mikel Arteta wants to win about 20 million Premier Leagues and everything up for debate. But we move in silence. There's all this talking, man. I'm mad about. See how all Arsenal fans, including myself, shameless. We don't even care about Morgan Rogers anymore. And 117 million BS if you make this happen. So, Berto, moving in silence. You know what he wants to do. Josh Kroenke, you know what he wants to do. We don't even care about the money. Everyone's behind the shirts. I even bought the pre-season thing just now when I saw, before I made this video, for all the games in pre-season, bro. If we get Vinicius, that is a new era in our football club. Left wing is sorted. Individual quality, stardust, all the things that, let's be real, since Mikel Arteta's got us back in the champs, from that quarterfinals, was it against Bayern Munich, all what's been going on through the league phase. Obviously, you know, we got to the semi-finals one year, we lost in the Champions League final in last season, but that whole trajectory, yes, we've equipped ourselves tactically and there's been moments, but we all know Champions League and big games and whatnot, you need individual brilliance. Vinicius Jr. would pay for itself as well. Not to mention, you see my shirt, and you lot know me. I've been gassing up Brazil. We saw you at the World Cup. Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Jesus, lol, if Vinicius got your number. Martinelli, please make sure you're making the calls. Gilberto Silva, please make sure you're making the calls. But no, hey, Bruno Cabarres, we're going to get on to you, man. That's what, listen, Bruno, make sure eyes are dotted, T's are crosses, and you're landing. But your brethren Vinicius could be like, you see if we make this happen. So I do like the statement of intent. I do like it and all of that stuff. I want him. But then I have to remove my fan cap, people. And we need to get a bit serious, if I'm completely honest with you, lot, and be a bit tranquilo. For me personally, I do believe, and I don't know Vinicius from nowhere. I'm not trying to pour cold water. I don't know him from nowhere. Real Madrid is the pinnacle of club football. Why would you want to leave? We'll get on to that. On paper, why would you want to leave? Clearly, he wants to be paid what he should be. 26 years of age is a very important contract, even though we know he's been making bread. You want that. Obviously, if you were to strip the layers back, Mbappe, Vinicius, who's the top don, and if Vinicius is the top don, what does that look like for Mbappe from a sporting point of view, beyond the obvious, and vice versa for Mbappe. So I understand if you want the club to show you a bit of love, to show you that, yeah, cool, we've got a new guy, a shiny new toy, but I'm still the guy. Obviously, you've been there since 18 years of age. It is Real Madrid, where a lot of South Americans want to play for. 18 to 26 years of age. Why would you want to leave? Jose apparently wants to keep you. You're one of the stars and the biggest shirt sellers. And well, I don't know how many shirts Vinicius, whatever number at Arsenal, would sell. You're not getting Saka's number, though. I'm seeing that on social media. Some of you need some morals and some principles. Like, what, you're just skinning out. We want Vinicius, but some of you are shaking Nash and skinning out back. You're giving Saka, disarming Saka for number 7 for Vinicius. Okay, snakes. But I can't lie, if we make this happen, people, if we make this, you see, let's get that's what I would say. And again, I'm probably echoing the same things I probably have, you know, what you lot have said in your group chats, in your conversations with your family and friends, and obviously probably on many a video. Shout out to the long-term subscribers and viewers and supporters. Regardless, though, if you're new or old, please make sure you're smashing the like button, you're commenting, you're letting me know your stuff. Again, I'll also have to throw in this as well, people. As much as I want Vinicius, I'm a person, I hope for the best, I prepare for the worst. You need bare plans. Worst case scenario, we're upset about not getting Vinicius, and I know we're not going to get a like for like, but you've got a suitable left winger that can aid us in one, fixing that position, because we've been waffling about that for years. Two, addressing that position, bringing in his own way, individual stardust, etc., making us a better, stronger team. Big up Zolis. You're one of the coldest, and they know this. Listen, you're one of us now. And you ain't kicked the ball officially in Arsenal shirts, but you're one of us now. But we need a level racer. And again, people, when you big up Hand of Arsenal, they tried to chat shit about Hand of Arsenal, people. Oh my god, he's lost it in the shut up, man. Big up Hand of Arsenal. Anyways, exclusive. Arsenal Football Club have personal terms agreed in principle with Vinicius Jr. Rock Nation will go armed into negotiations with Real Madrid with a monstrous offer from the English champions. Over to you, Vinicius story. Now, I'm not going to lie, away from the excitement, people, and I'm not trying to, again, throw cold water, but when you're honest, whether it's Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, Hand of Arsenal, forget the fact that whatever you think about Vinicius Jr. leaving Real Madrid and all that, forget how much he would mean for Arsenal. When you actually look at the terminology, it's like we're being receptive to the opportunity. It's a market opportunity. We're seeing how negotiations are going there, and we're ready to pounce. We're hanging on side, hoping a creative player plays the ball in behind while the defender is sleeping. It's very different from, bro, whether we fail or not, we're putting money down and whatnot. Now, obviously, Vinicius is laughing because you can play people off of both sides. Let's be real. Football is a dirty game. Players, managers, agents, everyone's playing each other. It's a game of poker. A lot of you like to tell me in my live streams, oh, Berta gets many deals sorted, which I agree with. But again, if we were looking at Vinicius as a left winger, just humour me, people. We're looking at Vinicius Jr. as a left winger. Bearing in mind, Berta's a sensible man. Going into negotiations, you're prepared for everything. If we get him, great. If not, we have to move on to other targets. We hear he likes to speak to multiple targets at once, tie up personal terms and deals. Think about it logically. Personal terms, of course, money means everything, people. But to get towards personal terms, think about the I don't know, like the direction of negotiations when agreeing personal terms. You're not gonna sign whatever. You don't even know what you're doing to get them weekly wages. So obviously, that means Berta and indirectly Arteta and the transfer team and all of those people that make those decisions, they talk to said prospective target, how you'd fit into the team, you know, what Arsenal could do for you, what you could do for Arsenal, all of that kind of stuff. Then it comes down to money, etc. Okay, I would like to sign for Arsenal. It makes sense to play for Arteta. I want to move to Arsenal. Then, but again, that's personal terms, right? And then it's the same story, but it's another story. Arteta, or specifically Berta, beginning official club-to-club talks with whatever team to get a deal agreed. So think about it logically. You know, if Vinicius is our top target and we're doing that for Vinicius and he's doing it to us and we've got 4 backups, they're being sold dreams. Because if you go and get Vinicius, these man that were gassing, yeah, man, you're going to sign next week, medical, we just need to get some P's in this account, get paid on the 30th, we're going to send you some bread. We're gassing them. At some point, we have to let it be known that it's a myth. So we've got to remember, people, Vinicius, quote unquote, is the one laughing. Potentially, you know, negotiations have dragged on for a year. Potentially could leave for free. You know, decent. Again, I don't know how much you're getting paid, but a Real Madrid star player, you must be getting some decent bread. It might not be more than Mbappe or Bellingham or whatever, but there must be. And 26 years of age, and you've got good agents. Must be a decent offer on the table. You're obviously, like I said, your deal is running out. Negotiations have been dragging on for a year. Vinicius, some Real Madrid fans probably on selling him. Some probably want to keep him. You can't deny that he's a world-class player, one of the best in his position, who could potentially, you know, leave for free. What do you think he's going to do in those negotiations to a degree, people? Oh, I got this mad offer from Arsenal, the team that beat us the other day. You know, got this mad offer from Arsenal. They want to make me the guy. Because if I am him, I want to know. And obviously, again, people lie. People, once you sign the dotted line, anything can happen. Am I going to be a star in this thing in my own right? Like the Galacticos from way back when? Or is it Mbappe's team and someone's got to toe the line? Like, obviously, financially, I need to be paid. And it's a difficult decision. The man's 18. He joined at 18. Side note, and as I always say, whether it's Vinicius, Rodrigo, 2 youths that spent 10 minutes in Brazil in senior football, Real Madrid bought them. We need to kind of find these guys for they end up where they end up. So for me, we're relying on, as much as I would love this to happen, we're relying on how conversations go in terms of contracts. I'll put it in blunt terms. I will have as much as I can, because what's being reported in the real world of football and what we're hearing in the news is different things. But I will be a lot more optimistic if I see any one of these journalists and people in the know say, legitly, Real Madrid and Vinicius cutting ties. It is what it is. We cannot reach an agreement on contracts. Don't get twisted. many of Europe will be involved in if Vinicius genuinely is interested, people, because Arsenal could be running down a blind alley essentially. But a lot of teams will be interested. If that was to happen, then obviously if Arsenal have done the groundwork, enticed him and his entourage, I'm a lot more optimistic. But right now, it does feel like it all depends on how this contract stuff goes, man. And again, as I said, when David Ornstein broke the news, as much as I get away from the excitement that me and you lot can talk about, the only thing officially with these guys that anyone has said for me is the fact that apparently everyone at Arsenal's on it. If it can happen, everything at Arsenal's on it. No club to club talks, all that kind of stuff hasn't happened yet, people. And so we'll have to see how it goes. And naturally, you can't forget about Bruno Gomares. The Daily Mail was saying that Arsenal have reserved the date next week for possibility of a Gomares medical at London Coley. Agreement is principle in place for 77 million plus add-ons. Contract not signed yet. Final details to be sorted, but deal is close now. Next 48 hours crucial. So if we could get the boys from Brazil, it's mad.